I'm here, over there, everywhere, all over the place, right here. I'm awaiting the Apostle Leroy Scandalberg who's going to join me for part two. Here he comes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Then we ended part one.
Yes, sir.
We were into an area, of course, we're talking about non-communicable diseases. We were into an area where we were talking about the different parts of Barbados,
Right.
where different diets might be helpful to different individuals. Could you expand on that a bit?
Okay, well, here's one of the things that we're going to say. A lot of the areas, for instance, like St. Peter, St. John, St. Philip, Christchurch, a lot of Barbados at the time fishing villages. So our people ate lots of fish, whether it's fried, whether it was baked, whether it was
steamed or whatever,
whether it was roasted. Okay, and I grew up in St. Peter, as I would say, Button Bounce and Andrew. So it was a lot of ground provision that we grew up on. Besides that, we had the yearly system and seasons of mangoes, golden apples. I went into the deep into the St. Andrew area where we had the fat ports, we had the cashews. We have
fat ports. I don't see those fat ports.
They're still around.
They used to go hand in hand with the cashews. When we go on an excursion,
that's right,
and we go around the East Coast, you used to see them.
That's right. So those are things that we ate because they were within our local vicinity. Besides that, we have the sugar cane. And the sugar cane was clinically proven not only to regulate the blood sugar in the body, okay, but it also was very strategic in the area of dental health. The sugar cane actually clean your teeth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sort of like a golden apple would.
Yeah. So you have these different elements, and then besides that, you live in what we would call the country area. And if you were ill, if you had a cold, there was the searching bush, there was the bay leaf, there was the sage, there was the
pear leaf.
The pear leaf. All of these are things that our parents used, to help stimulate the body to renew itself. Besides this, we had the weekly Sunday morning castor oil.
Routine.
The routine. So the system was purged. All parents believe in 3 months, 6 months, you purge your system, which is a healthy practice. This is one of the things that our society has lost in Barbados. And because of this, it is given more leverage to the medical fraternity to be, at the height that it's at right now. But we always believe in handling those things. If you had indigestion, it was an easy and juice,
Yes.
When we're talking about these diseases in Barbados, they can be eliminated. But we have to help more people to understand that where you live in Barbados, okay, each parish has its own personal demographic. Like for instance, I believe people who live in St. Thomas, especially in the higher areas, like Hillby and those areas, you need to be using oils. Because as long as you're walking up those hills, you're going to be using your ankles, you're going to be using your joints, and you need to have a stronger intake of oil. Okay? It's different to people who live in St. Lucie that's basically flat. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
so,
I understand. And I hope the audience understands too.
Yeah, so, you made sure that you utilized what was grown within your local demographic. And I think this is something that's critical for Barbados to understand.
So the apostle has made it clear that places like St. Thomas, which has high altitude, is quite different from St. Lucie, which is flat, not as hilly as St. Thomas.
Correct.
And hence the diet should be different.
Should be different. Besides that, because those parishes, let's say St. Thomas, St. Andrew, are traditionally colder parishes than all of the others. So if you're living in a colder climate, you need to have an intake of oil that will help to keep your body pressure strong and your body healthy.
Apostle, though, but why are those areas colder than the other?
Well, because they're basically on the two elements. Number one, they're directly within the path of the northeast trade winds. Okay, and once you get into November, December, January, February, it's colder. Okay, so they are directly affected. That area from let's say Pico, Tenerife, all the way up to Ragged Point, all of those areas are going to be very, very cold November, December, January, February.
Not to mention that they're right by the Atlantic Ocean.
Correct. And Hillaby, Chimborazo, those areas that are very, very high, you understand that the higher you go, the colder it gets.
Yes.
Okay? So they're going to be direct.
And the air becomes thinner.
Yeah. And so because of understanding global warming and so on and so forth, if Barbados is getting hotter during the day and it's becoming colder at night. And once we get into that, you must, it's not a matter of a thick blanket. You must keep your body strong enough to handle the change of climate and the change of pressure.
It's like being in the Sahara Desert at day, where the temperatures can be very, very high, and at night it's extremely cold.
That's correct.
So that's a perfect example. As I told you several times before, anytime you watch MM out there and the apostle is on, you're never going to fail to get something that you probably never knew before.
That's right.
Right?
So you'll find that in growing up in those areas, our parents would always have their cup of tea. Early in the morning, they understood, you have to, it's to break the fast.
Yeah.
So you have that early morning cup of tea, you have that cup of tea before you go to bed. And it's all part of the regimen of maintaining a healthy system.
Very well said. And tea keeps you cool. That's why they have tea breaks at cricket. That's what people don't realize.
Yeah.
They think they have tea because it's a gentleman's game. Mm-hmm. They have tea because of that too. But they have tea because it cools you down. See? Diabetes is not the only non-communicable disease. There's also heat strokes of all kinds that people have too. Besides, but diabetes is the main culprit.
Main culprit. You understand that strokes are caused many times by blood clots. They're caused by very high blood pressure. Many times they can be caused by low blood pressure. They can be caused by too much stress, a high level of stress, mental stress, psychological stress.
Yeah.
All of these things, and it can also be caused by poor exercise. Okay, a slowing down of the blood flow. People who are sitting too long, and preempting the proper flow of the body, which is one of the reasons why some companies now are, are actually bringing in the new desks where you can sit for a period and you can stand, you can raise your computer up and stand for a period of time so that you keep the flow.
Yeah, I think I saw something.
So whenever flow is disrupted, the body is made up of 7% water, and then there are other chemicals, there are other fluids that are within the body. Every vital organ is made up of a different fluid, by the way.
Yes.
Which most people don't understand. And once fluid isn't flowing, when it becomes stagnant, what happens to it? So there must be a constant flow of the body to help prevent these things from happening. And I think these are things that need to be taught. They need to be taught very early in our school systems to our population, so that we understand this is where we're living and this is what we need to do to prevent some of these things that keep happening.
Apostle, do you think that the successive governments have done enough to address these sort of things, that sort of like advertising or whatever, letting people know about the dangers of these things, instead of allowing people to advertise fast foods and that sort of thing, and little children to eat junk food? There's no campaign at the schools to alert children about the dangers of these things, or over the radio, but they'll advertise Banks beer, and they'll advertise Chefette, or Kentucky, or whatever, Burger King. But you never find them saying that you should eat golden apples, or mangoes, or something like that. They've never done that.
Well, I'm going to answer your question because your question is if I think that successive governments have done enough.
Yes.
My answer to that is no. Because your question is if they have done enough.
Yes, that's exactly what the question was.
They have done things, but I don't think they have done enough. So that's where I'm answering your question.
So it's inadequate. They're falling on that part. Yeah.
So that's what I would say in relation to that. I don't think enough has been done by successive governments to really get the message out there. Because again, you're looking back at what can move your people forward rather than move your country forward. And we're constantly bringing things that moves the country forward, but not necessarily move your people forward. And that's where we're having the problem.
Yes. Apostle, you're always talking about moving the country forward. And these are all good points. I concur with you that they have not done enough. None of the successive governments have done enough. It's my opinion that there should be a 24-hour campaign in the newspapers. It should be mandatory for the newspapers to have these things. Like how they have cigarettes and they have like cancer on the box. Yeah. They should be, you want to print a newspaper here, this has to be on the thing. You want a radio station here, you have to announce this.
Yeah. Listen, there are countries right now, they're testing up going on with diabetes, with people who have went into absolute remission of diabetes by proper diet, proper exercise, proper medication. There are cases where people who have, problems with their feet, bruises and cuts and sores on their feet. There's an actual testing where there are fish that are actually growing, okay? And what they allow people who have these ailments on their legs, they would come put their feet in the water and the fish would literally come and eat away all of the dead tissue. So there's research, and we have not been doing it.
I have vaguely heard about that, what you just spoke about. But don't forget that insulin is a big business to places like the United States.
Of course it is.
It is a big business, and it's been proven that insulin, instead of arresting or stopping diabetes, makes it worse, and it makes the system worse too. Yeah, but it's a big money making thing over there.
Because the body naturally produces its own insulin.
Yes.
If you do not feed your body with the type of
rubbish
vegetation that it needs to build insulin and release insulin, then you're going to have a problem. One of the things that I learned from my mom would always say, just because you don't like to eat something, it doesn't mean that it's not good for you.
In fact, the things that don't taste good are probably the best things for you, as far as that. My grandma just told me that. That's why the castor oil was forced in.
Yeah, well, we had it every Sunday morning. And, but growing up as a child, I didn't like beans. And my mom, she did one thing one time, and from that point, I started liking beans. She actually shaved a light sprinkling from what we call the grater, light sprinkling of cheese over the beans, and I started to eat beans from there.
Yeah, I myself never eat beans. I myself was never a hearty eater coming up, but I'm the most hearty eater now. Always remember that. So you can invite me to your place for dinner, lunch, breakfast, at any time, any place. Apostle,
yes, sir.
Our time is running out. We've come to the end of our show, but you can't leave without a quote from Thomas Jefferson.
That's it. Go for it.
When the people fear the government, there is tyranny.
Yes.
But when the government fears the people, there is liberty or freedom. And I want this present administration to keep that in mind and take special note of it. Apostle, it's been a pleasure having you here.
Thank you so much.
Once again, we make our exit. MMO here, over there, everywhere, all over the place, saying till next time.